Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video we'll be looking into UV projection in Project 3D. I did earlier make a tutorial on basics of Project 3D. You can go check it out in my channel. If not, here is a small recap. I did a 3D model in Maya with a perspective match with the image I took. Then I did export the model and the camera to project in Nuke to create the animation in camera. This is exactly a very good process if you would like to add a little bit parallax in matte painting or in background or something. But let's get into today's video. I already made a model in Maya so that it will be easy for us to continue exactly where I left off in my previous tutorial. So as you could see, I have used this camera for the perspective in this image to create these models. So what I'll be doing is I will import this image in Nuke. So this is a simple image with a pencil and a protector in this table. So what I'll be doing is I'll be using this as a texture to the geometry. Well, compared to the previous video, I did make a small change, which is exporting the geo separately. So I'll be importing all the three geometries. So guys, I have this table, protector and pencil geometry which I have created in Maya. Let me also import the camera. So now what I will do is I will create a Project 3D node and connect this pipe to camera and this pipe to image. So I will be using this as a texture for all these three geometries. So let me show you how. So I'll be using this read geo. For example, let me take this pencil geo and I will connect here as an image, and I'll be creating a scanline render and I will connect this camera pipe to here. So if I connect this scanline render to viewer, so you can see the pencil texture in 2D. So if I go into 3D, you can see the geometry and the texture which is applied here. So let me also repeat the same process for the other geometry. So now I have set up for all the three geometries. So let me go to the 2D view, and now in the scanline render, so there is an option called as projection mode. So from this projection mode, it is set to render camera. Let's say if I set this value to UV. So what this UV does is it will unwrap the image based on the model. So let me also do this for other geometries. So guys, now I have unwrapped the texture for other geometries. So now what I'll be doing is I'll be using this as a UV texture for the geometry which we have created in Maya. So the geometry is present here. So let me just copy and paste it here. So this will be the UV texture for this geometry. So this is the same process for other two geometries. So let me just copy. So now we have all the three geometries with UV textures. In order to see in the 2D view, we need a scene and a scanline render. Before connecting to the viewer, so we need a camera. So remember, this camera should be in exactly the same position as what we can see the camera in here. So this is pretty easy. We could just copy this camera and paste it here and connect this camera and connect this scanline render to the viewer. After connecting this to the viewer, you can see that pretty much nothing has happened. But if I go to the read geo here and let's say I add a transform geo, and if I move the axis, I can pretty much change the perspective of the pencil. So I can use translation and rotation and scale, and I can move in 3D space anywhere I want. So let me go to the 2D viewer. So now we do have this extra texture for this pencil. So the reason is because this is actually not the 3D model, it is a texture from the table. So in order to remove this texture, so what we have to do is we have to paint it out and then apply this as a texture to this table. So guys, I have already made a cleanup and imported in Nuke. If you need basics in cleanup, I also made tutorials regarding that. So please go check it out in my channel. So guys, this is the cleanup image. Let me just replace this. After connecting to the viewer, we no longer have this pencil texture on this table, and now you can animate the pencil anywhere you want. You can also animate the camera to create this as a video. So this process is really helpful if you would like to animate any basic shapes on this background or in matte painting. So guys, that's all for this video. I'll be making more tutorials in Nuke. So please do subscribe to my channel and not miss any updates. We'll see you in my next video. Peace.